Hi class, I just wanted to go and demonstrate for you some things about the push-up and calling today's little video for the lesson, The Power of the Push-Up. A few weeks ago when we did we didn't really do the physical fitness test, but when I asked you to kind of like give yourself a baseline starting point for how many push-ups you can do, how many curl-ups you could do, the sit and reach and the trunk lift, I demonstrated a right angle push-up, and looking correctly at the camera, straight at the camera, it basically looks something like this, where you go down to your elbows or at a 90-degree angle, and then you come back up. From the side view, it looks something like this. Hopefully, my body's straight. I don't really know if it is or not, because, you know, I'm the one recording this, so, and that's what it looks like. So this is called the power of the push-up, and the push-up is just like an awesome exercise. If you ask fitness people, they'll talk about how it's an upper body strengthening exercise. It'll focus on your chest, your triceps, your shoulders. If you do it correctly, it also focuses on your lower back and your core muscles as well. And the push-up, it is a difficult exercise to do if you don't have upper body strength at all, but it can be a much easier exercise if you do. So, a beginner, I'm going to show you different stages of the push-up and also how you can practice it and move on. So I gave myself a little note of what I want to be able to show you, so I'm just going to leave that there and be able to go and demonstrate this for you. So if you can't do a single push-up at all, then you can start off on two knees like this, and then be able to put yourselves in a position and then lower your body to the floor. Now, right there, let me just talk to you about the difference of different styles of push-ups. I probably should have said this before I went and demonstrated a beginner version. But what we did was a right angle push-up. So looking at my elbows again, I go down to about 90 degrees and then come back up. There's also military style push-ups where you basically put your chin down to the ground. There's other types of push-ups where there's a soft object underneath of you and you go and touch that. There's also different styles with your arms. There are narrow push-ups where your arms are right underneath of you. There are times some people put their elbows back behind them like that. I particularly don't like that one. I don't even think I was able to do it just then. My back bent. There's extra wide push-ups where your arms are out here like this. I like my arms at a wide angle, but not too wide. So it's a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And really, it's what's comfortable for you. Where you place your arms goes and focuses more or less on the not traps, totally wrong muscle group. Triceps. By the way, I'm going to do this in one take as if I was teaching you directly in the gym. So if I make mistakes and I correct myself, that's just more realistic, okay? So anyway, depending on where your arms, it'll be more emphasis or less emphasis on your triceps. But that's neither here nor there. It's what are you comfortable with doing. I like my arms sort of wide, but not too wide. Some people like to do it in a diamond. I'm not good at diamond push-ups at all. I don't have enough shoulder strength to be able to do that. I also have a biceps tendonitis, which makes hanging and doing pull-ups and chin-ups virtually impossible for me. But in any case, we have these right angle push-ups, okay? So going to the side again, you can start off easy by going on your knees and putting all of the emphasis on your arms. You make your body into a shorter lever. If you remember those, the levers from physics class with Mr. Dyson. So that's one way to do that. You can also start up in the full plank, which is basically the up part of the push-up position. You just hold yourself there for 5 or 10 or 15 seconds, however long you can until you start shaking, and then you know to stop. So I'm going to do this for 10 seconds as if I'm a very beginner and see what I would do. So I would hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I can put a knee down if I need to. So just holding yourself up can strengthen your chest and upper body and arms so that eventually you can go down a little bit into a push-up. Some people ask, should I start up, start down? The Cooper Institute, when we do the fitness gram tests, says that you start up. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to start up, okay? So if you're a beginner, like I said, you can start off in a plank. I'll go on an angle. You can start off on a plank, like this, or you can start on 1 or 2 knees if you need to be able to start it. When you're testing, you're going to be doing it for regular. So we're trying to build ourselves up to be able to do X amount of push-ups per minute, depending on your age and what you need for your particular personal goal. Okay, now, let's say that you know how to do a push-up, or you know how to hold yourself in a plank. The power of the push-up is awesome because the push-up can lead into so many other exercises, working on both upper body strength and your core. So one of the things you can do is put yourself in the plank and reach. So you put yourself in the plank, and then you can hold yourself up, reach to the ceiling. I like doing everything on both sides to be symmetrical. You would hold it longer, but I'm just demonstrating. You can go underneath if you need to. You can make it so that you're straight up and down or leaning forward. It focuses on different things, or leaning back. So the planks, the starting point for the planks are so wonderful, and you can do so many things with it. You can do a plank walk. You can do that. If you had a partner, you could touch hands. So you would be facing each other, and then you can be like, high five, high five, high five. You can go and use pennies and stack pennies. Like pennies, scatter them up on the floor. I should have brought some. Scatter them up and then take a penny, stack it. Take a penny, stack it. And then you can take turns with yourself doing that. I like shoulder taps. Sean T, personal trainer, I was doing his 30-minute workouts a few years ago, and I really enjoyed how many times he would have us do shoulder taps. So it would look something like this. I just did 10. And then you could go and do another push-up if you want to. My wrists are starting to get sore from doing all these things. Which is a good point. If your wrists start to get sore, you can go into Five Below and get push-up handles. They're only $5. You can find dumbbells, place them down, and use those to hold on to instead of putting your hands flat on the floor. And those are both things that you can do. Okay, we also can go and do, okay, now this is going to be difficult. I don't know how this is going to look on camera, but I'm going to give it a shot and try it. So you can do spider push-ups. In a push-up position, we know that mountain climbers, I talked to you about them, they look like this. Okay, some people hop with them. If I have sneakers, it would be easier. All right, so that's a push-up position, but then you're moving your legs to get some cardio involved in it. Works on the leg muscles as well. You can also go and do a spider push-up. So it looks like this. Put it up here, and then you do the push-up. It puts emphasis on one arm. This arm's barely doing anything, which I could demonstrate one-arm push-ups, but I can't do them because of my tendonitis, so whatever. So you do the push-up. I'm going to do it on both sides to be even. So you can put emphasis on it like that, spider push-up. So it makes it easier on one side. You can do more often, and it isolates the arms and shoulders and a little bit of the back. Then there's a dog push-up. So hard. I'm going to do it from the side and from facing the camera. So you look like this. You bring your leg up. Wow. I'm going to do the right leg facing the camera. So I push up, leg. Wow. Really focus more on the core if you tighten it up. Let me grab this ball real quick. Incline push-up would be something as simple as getting a box or the step and then starting it like that. Okay, so I had to stop recording. I don't know what happened. Something went wrong with my phone. I had to stop recording. Hopefully this is in frame. I'm not really sure if it's going to be or not. But this is a decline push-up, or other people call it a ball assist push-up, and I don't know what it's really called actually. So here we go. You roll yourself in a ball, you walk yourself out. I'll go backwards and do it more so that I can get more in frame. So you roll yourself out, go to a comfortable spot. I have my feet on there, my shins. You can go and make it more or less. And then you do the push-ups while your feet are up. They can be up on a chair or a couch. You want to make sure that whatever it is sturdy, unless it's the ball. The ball will then help you focus on your core. The ball, if you're using the ball to help you focus on your core, so to be able to make it stable, and if you fall, you're not falling that far. So you don't want to try to fall like an unstable chair, but if it's a solid chair or a couch or a bench or steps or a fitness ball, it's something, I think they're easier, but some people might think that they're more difficult. Okay? Thank you, and see you in class.